Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk about copyright violation of the Chinese. Nowadays, Chinese economy is developing rapidly. On the other hand, there are many counterfeit goods. We will focus on the differences of copyright law. There are many fake characters in China. For example, Doraemon, Hello Kitty, and Anpanman are very popular in Japan. In China, there are many many characters that look like them. Also, there are many fakes not only in Japanese but also global characters such as Mickey Mouse. We can see them very commonly when we walk on the street in China. Can you guess which is the true one?
There are many brand name goods all over the world, but there are also many counterfeit brand name goods in China. Because Chinese people think that some foreign products are very high quality and fashionable. Selling foreign products in China can make a lot of money, so fake products go out one after another. So China creates another product like the real one and sells it. Sample pictures. These are brands of foreign countries. Can you notice the spelling mistake? Prada, Dolce & Gabbana, Honda, Jack Daniel, Sony, Panasonic. Finally, sports brands such as Puma, Converse, and Nike.
There are many fake goods in China. Several incidents occurred in the past.
I'll talk about poisonous dumplings. Agricultural chemicals were found in a frozen dumpling 4 years ago. It was imported from China and sold at a public supermarket. The consumer who bought the poisonous dumpling showed the symptoms of poisoning. The criminal was arrested in China last year, but Japanese frozen food companies have been damaged by the matter. Many consumers won't buy cooked frozen foods and Chinese food.
June 23, 2011, a man discovered the false rice which was made of plastic. When the man washed this rice, the plastic floated on the water. After boiling the rice, it was still hard. It had a bad influence on human's body. If a human eats this rice 3 times, it will be equivalent to eating a plastic bag.
I'll explain about the cardboard meat burn incident. It was sold from a street-side stand since 1997. The more we cook the cardboard, the tenderer it gets, and the texture is not bad. People mixed pork minced meat and cardboard. In this way, they made and sold it. If people keep eating cardboard meat burn, not only will they have loose bowels and feel sick to their stomach, but also there is a risk of death. There are differences of China and Japan. First, intellectual property rights include broadcast, translation, performance, display, showing, dictation, and more. Second, copyright is one of the most important international property rights. Differences have 2 points. First, in Japan, people respect individual designs, ideas, and skills. Most Japanese don't copy from another person. However, Chinese people think that copying is a good thing. Furthermore, China is too large to guard, so there is a lack of control in these matters.
As a result, although there are laws of copyright like in Japan, Chinese citizens ignore these laws. More than 90% of all Chinese imports to Japan are counterfeit. However, the government overlooks these problems. So we think the government and police also have responsibility. There are differences of ideas between Japanese and Chinese. Japanese people think that copied goods have a negative image. Copying something is as if someone was stealing an idea from another. But in China, it has a positive image because they are proud of their action.
Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Hello, I'm Naoko Onishi and my partner is Inaho Yakuta. Our topic is ecotourism in World Heritage Sites, Ogasawara and Yakushima. Do you enjoy traveling? You may be familiar with the word tourism, but how about ecotourism? Through our presentation, we hope you will understand what it is. Here is an outline of our presentation. Ecotourism is the way sightseeing should be. It is the way we experience and learn about a natural environment as well as the history and culture of that environment. We all have a responsibility to preserve and protect our environment. Ecotourism aims to preserve the environment, but at the same time to promote sightseeing and to promote the region. A part of the money spent by ecotourists can be used to preserve and maintain the natural environment.
Ecotourism can be realized through the cooperation of not only travelers and travel agents, but also local residents and various industries of the region. Ecotourism at World Heritage Sites face some problems. For example, travelers leave a lot of rubbish, and some of the ecotour guides are not fully trained or educated to lead people through the natural environment. Now, let us introduce two World Heritage Sites, the Ogasawara Island and Yakushima.
The Ogasawara Islands are located in the Pacific Ocean, 1,000 kilometers away from the mainland of Japan. They have been designated as a World Heritage Site this year. Ogasawara Islands have never been connected with the continent. They are called the Eastern Galapagos Islands because there are quite a number of plants and animals unique to the islands. Here are some plants and animals you will find in the islands. Efforts are being made to protect the unique environment. In 2002, Tokyo Metropolitan Government made voluntary rules for ecotour in Minami Island and Sekimon in Hahajima. For example, in the Minami Island, the number of users is limited to 100 people a day, and there they can stay only for 2 hours. And in the ecotour in Minami Island and Sekimon, a guide who is qualified and registered as an ecotour guide should accompany visitors.
Next, I will show you some aspect of Yakushima. As this picture shows, Yakushima is abundant with nature. In 1993, Yakushima was registered as the World Heritage Site. Yakushima is located in southernmost area in Kagoshima, Kyushu, and we can see Tanegashima on the right of Yakushima. A lot of rare plants and animals exist in Yakushima because of the special environment. This is Yakusugi. The age of the tree is 720 years. There are animals unique to Yakushima, such as Yakushika and Yakuzaru. The Yakushima Tourism Association has put out 10 commentators or rules for ecotourists. 5 of them are shown on this slide. These are guidelines to protect the ecosystem in Yakushima. However, these guidelines are not strictly enforced.
We strongly feel that each person has a responsibility for nature. I think that there should be more training and education provided for eco-tour guides, and the rules should be stricter. It is also important to educate children about the importance of preserving and protecting the environment.
In conclusion, we would like to say that next time you travel as ecotourists, remember to take only photos and leave only footprints. And once you are back from your trip, don't worry about giving omiyage to your family and friends. Just show them your photos and talk about what you've seen and learned. Thank you for your kind attention.